What's up, everyone? It's Squidzy back. So today we're going to be talking about our predictions and what we want in Chapter 2, Season 7, which is actually, I think in a week and a couple days, actually, so we're almost there. So, first of all, give me a second. Yo, he got an AR. Okay. Okay, sorry. I was saying that since I already got a primal shotgun, I'll just start talking about the primal shotgun. So I think in the crafting, Fortnite should definitely keep crafting, but they should have it in a different way. Not like you shouldn't have like makeshift weapons to craft. Like if you want a pump shotgun, for example, you wouldn't need to. What is this guy doing? What are you doing? I was saying, you shouldn't need makeshift weapons to craft. You should, for example, you should have a normal AR or a normal pump shotgun, and then it wouldn't be crafting it to be a more powerful weapon. For example, the makeshift AR, you're upgrading it to a better weapon, for example. But what should be in the game is that you should be able to switch your AR and, for example, like side grid it. Like you should change your normal AR into like maybe a suppressed AR or a infantry rifle or something like that. Something that's that makes it a different kind of the weapon, but not more powerful, if you know what I mean. Because I feel like Fortnite, that was their mistake about this, into making the guns more powerful. Because if you land and you get, like, for example, a makeshift AR, and then someone lands and they get a regular AR, like, it's totally unfair. Like, the guy with the ARs was probably gonna win, unless he's bad, obviously. So yeah, that's what I think about the crafting. The next thing, what is this guy doing? Still, one thing I don't like about this Shockwave League, literally, like, everyone's running away. It's kind of annoying. Right, so I was saying that about the LeBron James, right? I think they're definitely gonna be putting more celebrities, like they just put Neymar Jr. I think they're definitely gonna put LeBron James, but I'm not sure if it's gonna have to do with the battle pass or if it's just gonna be an extra skin. Like, for example, Fortnite already put basketball in the game, as we know in creative. They put basketball mode, and they added basketball skins to the game and basketball challenges, right? So they might have just put it in for the end of this season because they have a different story for next season, for example. Oh yeah, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the battle pass. I'm not sure if the battle pass is going to have to do with the summer, because some people are saying that it might have to do with the summer season since this was more fall. Ooh, Scar. Right, so that's what I've been thinking. Another thing is that in all of my crew pack loading screens, there has been this one robotic team leader skin, right? So I'm not sure if she's gonna be one of the skins of the battle pass, or if the map is gonna be like robotic, kind of like season 9ish. I'm not 100% sure, obviously. No one really knows. Okay, right, so we'll still have to see about that. And another thing that I wanted to talk about today was the map, right? So the thing with the map is that right now there's kind of a fall theme, which is kind of like a darker theme, which is kind of like not, I don't know how I can explain this really. It's not something you'd want to see in a game. You'd want to see something like, dark, brighter, sorry. Like, you know, in Chapter 2, Season 2, Midas Season, if you forgot. It was more grass and, like, brighter. I don't know if I can explain this correctly, but if you know, some of you will understand what I mean, of course. So, that's what made Chapter 2, Season 2 such a good season, obviously. Yeah. So that's what I've been thinking. Another thing that I really want them to bring back is definitely mythic boss places, POIs, but like with henchmen. What I mean by with henchmen, like for example, The Agency was awesome. The Shark was awesome. The Authority, Catty Corner. All of those were great. They had a mythic boss and they had henchmen. That just gave you that nice trying to get the mythic vibe, you know what I mean? But for example now, like, at the Spire, when they had, like, for example, the Mythic Recycler, number one, there's no henchman, so it just feels like just a guy by himself. And another thing is that, like, who wants a Mythic Recycler? Like, what are you gonna do with that? For example, Raz right now is trying to kill me, obviously. Yeah, he's a pretty cool boss, obviously, but, like, I don't know if that will really, like, what they made about Raz himself is awesome, but, like, what he gives you at the end, and, like, if it's worth it, I don't know if that's gonna be the best. Like, I don't think people want to go there that much. That's why it's not really popular at all. People go to the Spire for challenges, obviously, but not for really anything else. Another thing I want to talk about is the weapons, which is one of the most important things. So, about the weapons, I've been thinking. So, about the TAC shotgun, I don't know if that's going to be in the game next season, because the thing is, I know there was a dead spot before they added TACs this season. Everyone only used pumps, really. Literally, if you go to the end game, literally everyone will have a pump. Like, that's how it was. So it's awesome that they added TACs into the game, but the only thing was that they put it in the last, like, couple of weeks of this season, which is interesting because they would probably put it so we can have the TACs, because they might not put it in next season because they want us to at least play with the TACs before they get vaulted. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure, obviously. Nobody knows if they're gonna be here next season or not. Another thing is the pump shotgun. I don't know. I think they kind of found some, made it a bit more equal right now. How the 200 pumping isn't with purple pumps, but you know, I love 200 pumping. People will, like, they found it as it was unfair for some people to get 200 pumped that easily, because especially how this season, literally, like, everyone has a purple pump. So that's what I've been thinking about that. And then about the charge shotgun, I don't know if they're gonna be putting the charge back in the game, or they're gonna be leaving it vaulted. But the thing is about the charge shotgun, they kept it in for a few seasons just because the pump felt unfair, and there was a problem with the pump. But now, obviously, they fixed the pump, and I don't know if that's gonna make the charge come back, or it's just gonna shadow the charge. But, like, about the but yeah, that's what I think about those. And I definitely think they're obviously the AR is gonna be the same. They're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna touch that. ARs are great, obviously. SMGs should be in the game still, but I don't know if because of the crafting they're gonna have to change something. And about new weapons, I don't know if they're gonna actually add any, like, different new weapons, except, like, obviously, like, other creative types of guns, like the Recycler, for example, was interesting. But other than that, like, a new type of shotgun, I doubt that. A new type of AR, I also doubt that, because I feel like Fortnite has found a perfect area where it's fair for everybody, really, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that is most of the things I've been talking about. And we've been talking about, like, there's even Naruto, I think people have been talking about. I don't know if that's going to have to do with the Battle Pass, or it's just going to be a collab, like, later in the season. It might come in the shop or something. I'm not 100% sure. Or if they're going to do, like, a tournament or something. I'm not really sure. But, like, that would be really cool if they would add Naruto or LeBron James, or any of those would be awesome, obviously. And I don't know if they're about the DC. They didn't add any map changes about anything this season, so I don't know if they're gonna do that next season or if it's just done with them. Like, no one's really 100% sure. But, like, I think they're gonna be done with DC, I guess, for now, until maybe one season in the future. But I think for now, that's it. Oh yeah, thank you for watching this video, and remember to like and subscribe. I'll make another video soon.